Hey Aries, welcome to your reading. So I first want to tell you a little story before I do your reading because it's actually really funny. Last night I did your reading because I still needed to do your reading for this week, and I was feeling a little bit tired, but and you can't just go ahead and do a reading because you need to be able to get into that space where the universal information can flow through you because the cards are just a tool, but I also channel with my higher self. They call themselves Smile. um, for those of you that know Teachings of Abraham with Esther Hicks, same type of vibe. All right, so in case you ever wondered, a lot of times people think when you channel that you just channel and you just kind of like, out like a light. That's more like hypnosis. While you channel, you're aware of the fact that you're channeling, but it's better for you to sort of step back and the information just flows through you. Anyway, so I felt I missed something that I needed to share with you, but I couldn't quite get it, and I thought, oh well, maybe it's for next week's reading. And so I don't know what happened. Somehow I finished the reading and I deleted it. So I woke up very early this morning, very early, like crack of dawn, before the crack of dawn, to do this reading because normally I'm at my best in the morning. And so I did the reading, and somehow I deleted it again. And it was like to myself, what's going on here? But anyway, I said, okay, source, if it means that this week there's not a reading for Aries or whatever it may be, it is what it is. And then I had this interesting conversation with my best friend, who's an Aquarius, and she saw another reader, and she explained something to me. And when she explained it, I clicked it. That is the thing that I wanted to add in for Aries. So here's the thing. It's so beautiful. I had it. When you have something like right there, but you can't tell exactly what it is. Here is what it is. So obviously with Aries, you are the first house, you're the starters, you're the beginnings, and we're in such a phase of new beginnings. Now, what happens a lot of times, it's a very human sort of thing, a bit of an ego thing also. And you sometimes see it in a sort of spiritual setup a lot, actually in most setups. But we feel that we need to do something profound to fill our life purpose, when sometimes the only thing that we need to be there is be present in the full capacity of ourselves. So some people come here and they just lift the mood. They don't have to do like I do a couple of modalities. I do Reiki, I do crystal healing, I do numerology. What do I do? CBT, NLP, spiritual regression hypnosis, angel healing. So I do all these things and I love them, obviously reading the cards. But sometimes all we really need to do is be present in the moment, and in that sense we don't really need to do anything. We just need to be ourselves. And it's so important because sometimes people just need that person who's going to be there for them, along the way. And I get that a lot of you are there, so there's the message. So for you that visit my channel every week, you will know that I spoke the last couple of weeks quite a lot about love and twin flame love and soulmate love and past life and all those type of things. And now we want to look forward. Okay, we want to look forward, we want to focus forward. If it's your first time to my channel, welcome. My name is Adrian. I'm a psychic medium holistic wellness practitioner, and I live in the beautiful Cape Town of South Africa. All right, the motherland, baby, the motherland. Okay, radio. So this reading, July 2020 for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascending. The focus here is, how do you contribute to whatever's happening in your life? Because a lot of times we are looking for the cause somewhere else, when in fact it's us. It's the same things happen over and over. If you have the same experiences over and over, and the same relationships and the friends and the job, and something inside you must be causing that to happen. So this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates with you. If it honestly resonates, it resonates, and if it doesn't, then just don't worry about it. Okay. If you want to have a personal detailed reading, you can do so with me as well. It is currently on special at the time of this video, going out with $12 US for 30 minutes downloadable reading. So Can I do that? You can subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. Everything is down below. Okay, all right. So overall energy. Coming to a beautiful moment here. I feel that maybe you've put a lot of emotions into where you physically are, and I feel that it's in positive ways coming back to you. There's definitely marriage in the cards for many of you. Either you are already talking about marriage, there's that sort of energy of two people coming together, officially coming together, okay? Or some of you, I really feel that you've met your person, but if you haven't, then it's coming and it's very sudden, because everything, it's like your dreams that you want, it's right there, right here, right now. And it's only really just the start, it's just the beginning. It's a very powerful foundation being built here. So you might think that it might feel like everything right now, but this is a very, very powerful foundation, Aries, that's being built here for you. Okay, this is actually beautiful. This is some awesome stuff. All right, so wow, definitely in that moment where you are in the space where what you want is so divinely here for you right now. What you require is so divinely here for you right now. And I feel that majority of you, not all of you, but majority of you is missing that, because you are so concerned about other things, getting this, getting that. What if this doesn't add up? What if this doesn't, slot in? For those of you that are seeing the beauty that's here, you are concerned about losing it, about it, it not lasting. Whilst in actual fact, it's literally only just begun. There's so much more. So you are, one of the biggest favors you can do yourself, Aries, if you are concerned about money, and I know a lot of us in the world are at the moment. So if you're worried about money, if you're worried about your job, if you're worried about your career, you may lose what you currently have, but you're in such a powerful reset. You're basically going on a whole new path here. Okay, let's look at these things that you are concerned about. Yeah, so whilst you're worrying about lack of, and concerned about lack, and I mean, it is a thing happening at the moment, it's a reality, but I really see actually that your needs can be so beautifully catered for at this particular point in time. Let's just check. Even though for some of you it might feel like things are literally falling apart at the moment, it could really feel like, the wheels have come off, and it's obviously very concerning. And again, the universe is confirming that you are in the process of stepping into your prosperity, into your light and your abundance. So if you actually, Aries, if you are in a space where you are concerned, about what's happening around you, then listen to this message now and claim that inside your heart for yourself. Whether you are Aries, whether you are cross-watching, whether you are moon rising, ascending, whether you've got lots of Aries in your chart or no Aries in your chart, well, not no Aries, that's not possible, but because every, of course, universal planet has got an impact on that. In case you didn't know that, your sun sign is basically your zodiac sign. So if you are Aries, then your sun sign is Aries. So that is where the sun was at the time of your birth. And you've got that starter energy, that new beginner energy, which can sometimes be very, very overwhelming because you've got that go-getter energy. But that, of course, also, let me remind you, makes you a good entrepreneur. It makes you a good starter. It makes you a person who can see opportunity. Your energy naturally attracts you to good new things. All right, opportunity. So if you are actually in that space where you find that nothing is working out, remember, you're all about new beginnings, and everything not continuously not working out, those are also new beginnings of what we would call bad luck. But you can also have new beginnings in good stuff. So remember that you are the one who set the tone for your own experience of life. That is your power. Okay, that is your power. So just to reiterate, just in case I wasn't clear, so two things. One, I know I started talking and then I jumped to something else. Every planet has an effect on us. Every planet, the sun and the moon, has an effect on us because where were they at the time of our birth? That energy affects us, all right? Because in astrology, your time of birth is like a time snap through your life, okay? And the other thing which is so important, and especially pertaining to Aries, because you've got that starter, new beginning energy naturally. The same energy is used to create everything, because all there is in the universe is possibility. Okay, so if you are in a space where or let's rather put it this way, whether you're in a space where everything works out for you quite beautifully, or you're in a space where it's kind of mediocre, or you're in a space where everything's kind of frustrating and you keep on running yourself into the same walls, it is the same energy that creates all of that, and it is you. Okay, so when we just open our minds, even for starters, to the idea that, if you created this kind of like haha situation that you don't really want, then you can also kind of create a ta-da. It's all up to you. That is your potential, and just opening yourself to that already makes such a vast difference. So something came about. You made a decision in your recent past, and there was probably a stronger emotional attachment to it than you may have realized at the time. So it made you a little bit callous, sort of went for something and maybe didn't think it through all that well, and kind of got to the outside and thought to yourself, yeah, maybe I should have given that a little bit more thought. Okay, but now it is what it is, so let's make the best of it. I feel that there was almost somehow like a second chance for you to back out, but you felt emotionally inclined to carry through, and so you did, which really beautifully spoke of your character. I've always loved Aries. One thing about an Aries, that the most wonderful thing about an Aries is that when you give a person your word, you will rather die before you go back on it. Okay, that's how serious it is to you, and there's such a beautiful thing about you. Sometimes it doesn't serve you all that well, but it's your pride and your honor, and that's what makes you beautiful. So I feel there was a need to sort of rest a bit, like do a bit of inner soul searching there, realizing you might have put in like a bit more than you should. Something might have seemed incredibly promising, and when you were in it, it's not that it wasn't promising anymore, but you kind of realize that there might have been some sort of adaptation that was required that might have had you a little bit tripping there. What I did have in your previous reading was also, since this is the third time I'm doing it, three is a charm, was that some of you could have physically moved from one place to another place. And when you got there, things got a little bit overwhelming. Okay, because now I'm looking at where we are here now with the Hermit card. So some of you had to, it's like sort of like you hit the ground running, which I feel was, that it was kind of put up there. This is the expectation, and so you hit the ground running. But when you hit the ground running, it's almost like a couple of people are sitting in the restaurant, having like their coffee, and they're like, what is that? Like what are you doing? Like what, what's that one up to? So you had to sort of chillax a little bit into the situation, okay? And I feel you suffered a bit in silence there. Didn't really tell your friends for fear of what they may say. But there was some sort of source of inspiration that carried you through. Okay. I feel you put very good karma into the world, so that actually in ways came back to you. But there were some emotional things that came up. It could be like a physical, space, the distance in between could have been getting to you. And things were good around you, but it's like there was that one missing thing. And it's like one morning you just woke up, or you just stood, like, I don't know, on a patio or balcony or on something in the sun. You said to yourself, I'm going to have to change this. Okay? I'm going to have to change my mindset around this. And so you were starting to look for helpful ways out of your, sort of like peril dilemma, how to get out of it. And I feel by now there may have been other people involved in the situation, so other parties involved, and you realize that your actions could have dire impact for others, so you didn't want to hurt anyone. Again, beautiful Aries, those Aries vibes. So let's see what happened there. Okay, so you were saying to yourself, you know what, I'm going to have to see with where I am and with what I've got, how I'm going to make this work. And wonderful, you found ways to make it work. You actually found not only ways to make it work, you also found some beautiful healing. You found a way to create a beautiful new life for yourself. You found a way to, if you literally want to sort of think like a phoenix rising from the ashes, but this is no ordinary sort of affair. This is very magical, very Harry Potter like, and there's a whole symphony orchestra, and the phoenix is sort of coming out. It's like boom, 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 phoenix rising from the ashes, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Love my Aries. So going forward, now you've got more clarity on the vision where you are, what works, what doesn't work, what needs to be done. Realize that all that glitters doesn't always shine. Maybe made some decisions that wasn't in your best interest. So like, okay, so now what? Okay. I feel that some of you might be feeling a little stuck in the moment. What needs to be done? Where do we go from here? Wanting to give someone new a chance in love or take things to the next step, but not so 100% convinced if that is the best decision though. I feel there might be a bit of pressure there for some reason. Almost like you kind of have to make up your mind now. You have to decide, or you have to move on, or I will move on. So now you're kind of saying to yourself, okay, what do I do now? What is the most fairest decision? Or the most fairest. What is the most fair decision that I can make right now? But you also want to, and this is going forward, be at peace with your decision. So you are getting to a point where you have to make a choice. Okay? I sense you walking away. Lots of wands and 8 of cups, clarifying the justice card. I sense you walking away. initially I thought, maybe a very big break, but I sense a walking away here. Choosing yourself, healing some emotions. I feel that person is, it's a big lesson, and there might be some heartache involved here, but I feel that you both actually know this. Okay, let's see what we have, because then we end the reading on such a strong, powerful note. So let's see what this is about, because I see you coming into your shine, into your moment. So I'm sorry, I have to be honest with you. I do see some heartache over there, but I also, at the other end of it, I also see joy. Yeah. So you're not leaving empty-handed though. You are leaving with, or as you leave there, your energy is so strong that what you materialistically need and what you emotionally need is, you actually have that support, especially the support from the emotions and the materialistic side, like the coins and stuff, to be able to take the time to fully inspect what it is that you feel, what it is that your heart is saying to you, and you're healing a situation there. You're healing a situation there, and you need the time to heal the situation, because it's been riding your back for a while, and you realize that it is time to let go of that situation. Okay. Well, my angels, you've got all my heart, you've got all my love, you've got all my light, you've got my honor, my love, and respect. And let's see what's happening in the weeks going forward. So let me know in the week going forward. My back is itching. Let me know in the weeks going, or let me know in the comments, if the reading resonated. Give me a like. Subscribe to the channel. Let's see in the next weeks what's happening for you, my beautiful angel souls. And if you want to have a personal reading, $12 for a 30 minutes downloadable reading. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next week. Namaste. Don't forget that you are light.